Welcome back to Gaming Cafe. First of all I gotta say is thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe we reached that milestone, so I cannot thank you guys enough. That was not the expression I was looking for, minifigure. Come on. But yeah, either way, welcome back to another episode of Lego Worlds. This time, I finally started the PC version because I've been playing on the PS4 since the game's released. Mainly because I got to play with my little one and it was easier to enjoy. Plus, generally, I do like the console version a whole lot more. Either way, I finally got through the tutorial levels. I haven't really encountered anything, so all I've done so far is just head over to a new world. The way this video is going to be is just showing you some of the basically how to play Lego Worlds. So if you just got the game or you're thinking about getting it, once you get through the tutorial sections, there's 3 different worlds. You've got let's see, Pirates Playground, the Prehistoric Peril, and I believe the Candy Construction something. Once you do that, you'll unlock the Find a World, which is exactly what I've done here. And let me head back to my little shuttle. There we are. Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the type of content that you're watching. Also, leave a like. Just smash that like button because it helps more players kind of reach the channel. So I do appreciate all of you for the support. So now what we're looking at is the world view. So here in the world view, if you notice when you go over to where it says find a random world, you can actually cycle through the worlds to see what type of world you're looking for. What I would suggest, and I've been getting a lot of comments on how to find a town. So what you want to look for is look for a kind of like grasslands. The name of the biome is called Fantasy Forest. You want to look for either grasslands or fantasy forest, and the way they kind of look like what you see there. Very grassy. Make sure you don't get something with swamps. Like that right there, that's swamps. So you want to try to avoid that if you are looking for a town. So what I have found already is I've already found one of those. So this would be your fantasy forest, and this is what it looks like. So from here, and to those who want the coordinates, that's the coordinates right there. I don't know if it's different on the PS4 compared to the PC, or on Xbox. You're more than welcome to give that a shot and see if that works for you. Make sure you change the galactic zone because I believe that also makes a big difference. But let's check out the world. So as you can see, I haven't even scanned any of the items. The first thing you want to do, and let's go over some of the tools that we've got going on here. So you hold the triangle or you hold Y on Xbox and it's going to bring up this little radial dial. From here, hold on. Oh man, I'm going to get so distracted. So what you see right there, those are troublemakers. Make sure you don't miss one, because they have either what you see right there, which is the gold bricks, is what you need to progress in the game, or they have bricks that you use to free build. So he kind of distracted us either way. That's good because that introduces you to one gameplay aspect. Back to where we're at. Oh, and by the way, check out my character. It's rocking the pre-release exclusive TT Games hat. So that's something that you can't unlock in the game. It was a pre-release exclusive item for those who played it before the game released. Pretty sweet stuff. So yeah, you control the camera with L2, R2, or right trigger, left trigger. So what you see here, you can actually zoom into first person. Also, head over to settings real quick. And if you feel like the camera is a little wonky and you want to change it, go to camera mode and change it to tracking. The default mode, I believe, is set to chase. So it's going to chase your character and it's going to always be behind your character. Alright, back to the tools at hand. So you've got the little radial dial with your customization options for minifigs. From here, you're going to find all the minifigures that you've already unlocked. Now, if you just came across a minifigure, make sure you buy it because it won't show up here unless you purchase it. You can press R1, L1, or right bumper, left bumper, switch between each individual category. One crucial element to think of when you're creating your character is animations are based off of the character's head. So for example, that's a pirate right there, and he essentially behaves like a pirate. You've got the same animations of a pirate, but if you wanted to customize him and still have that pirate theme, just let's say you change your hat, and that horse is it's photobombing us. Alright. Way to be another animal of your kingdom, sir. Alright, let's go back here. So see, even though I've got an intergalactic helmet, I'm still behaving like a pirate. Pretty cool stuff. So you can come over here, you can change the hair, you can do whatever you want. As long as you keep the head, it maintains the same exact animation. So something to keep in mind. Oh yeah. Now, if you're, the creation that you make, if you're like in love with your character, you can actually come over here and add to character. That way you can save that creation. So anytime you select custom 1 or whatever your custom is, it's going to change automatically to it. So you can quickly go back to a character creation that you like. So let's see, what did I have in mind? I think I had the astronaut with the exclusive hat, which is right there. Cool beans. And I had cool, there we go. So yeah, so that's the character I had not that long ago. And if I come over here, let me add a character. Now it's custom 2, so I can switch between them with ease. When playing co-op, if you're playing just local co-op, it's as easy as just pressing a button on the other remote. It's gonna automatically do split screen. Oh, and you see how these little troublemakers, they come out pretty frequently. Make sure you don't miss any, because coming across those brick pieces is quite a grind. So you want to make sure you grab every single one. Okay, so that was character selection. Now we've got your inventory. So you can use the radial dial to get to your inventory. Now from here, anything with a star is going to basically let you know that those are items that you just picked up or recently found. You also have your main important items up at the top that you unlock as you rank up. Now that inventory menu can also be accessed by pressing up on the D-pad, and you can quickly select through your equipable items by pressing left and right on the D-pad. Press it down, it's gonna put it back in your backpack, so you can go about your business. Now you've already done the tutorial level, so the discovery tool shouldn't be anything different. Keep in mind, a lot of what you'll find, like for example, there is what looks like Robin Hood over there in the distance. I don't know where he went. He was somewhere over here. If you try to discover him, it's going to let you know that first of all he actually has a quest. So you're going to need to do a quest before you can discover it. Just like that. Black Spider cannot be discovered because the quest has not been found. All that lets you know is you'll come across something that is going to ask you to complete a task here or there. Once you finalize that task, you'll be able to discover it. So yeah, that's a discover tool. You've got your paint tool, which allows you to paint. Now, a couple things to note when it comes to the paint tool is keep in mind the game is essentially made out of bricks. So if you wanted a perfect circle painted over, like let's say right where I'm standing, it's not going to do that unless the shape of the bricks are shaped in that way. So if I come over here, if you notice, the actual bricks that make up that grass is what's going to be painted. That's not something that it is immediately apparent, and you will definitely run into a lot of issues where you won't be able to fix, let's say, a paint job that you did. Now, you do have your undo and redo by pressing L3 or R3, and all that is clicking down on the left or right analog sticks. Once you do that, you're good to go. Oh. Now, I could have sworn I heard a troublemaker. You can actually hear them spawn sometimes, but I don't see one. Okay, cool. Alright. So, with the paint tool, you could press triangle again or Y. Brings you over to the types of colors that you can use. The neat thing about LEGO Worlds is as you come across different worlds, different biomes, immediately you'll unlock different materials and colors to paint out of, which have different properties. So let's say you find an ice color. I guess it would be a material. It behaves like ice. So if your character is walking over it, it's going to slide. If you go to the swamplands, that's actually where you find the river material. Under there, you can actually essentially paint water onto your any surface, which is nice because now you can make pools or you can make a lake. You can do whatever you want. Pretty neat stuff. You can also do transparent colors. So if I come over here, I can go and paint this entire section transparent. And as you'll notice, oh, yes. Yeah, oh man, I love that. I'm so glad they added that to the game. It just makes it so exciting because you can do whatever the heck you want to do and feel like you're still progressing. It's very, very convenient.
Great.
Yeah.
You're close to unlocking your first special item.
You can also change the brushes. So depending on how you want the paint to cover your items. Pretty convenient. That's enough of the paint tool. Now we've got the build tool. So this is where you're gonna build from scratch. Now, a couple tips with the build tool is you've got your left and right bumper, or your L1 and R1, which allow you to essentially go up and down in your Y-axis. Now, what this lets you do is you can actually build inside bricks, and it will replace the bricks wherever that was. So you can completely replace any brick. Another really useful tactic is if you press the touchpad on the PS4 remote, or you press the back button on the Xbox One remote, it brings you into this pick or selection mode. What this allows you to do is you can actually, let's say you're building a home and you don't have the specific brick that you need to complete it. Well, you can actually copy brick pieces that you see. So this is actually a really clever way to take something that, let's say you don't have all the brick pieces unlocked, because at the beginning you're not going to have any of that. You can actually use your pick tool, pick mode, and select a tile that you don't have and build with it. So let's say right now I don't have that 3x3 slope. I can actually pick it, and now I can create with it. This, for those of you who have already came up with really unique ideas that you want to start building from scratch, but don't quite have the patience to get the 100 gold bricks that it's required to unlock all the pieces, use the brick pick mode, because you can copy, let's say, a building that you come across and then just extract all the pieces from it. I'll probably show you a better example of that later. Aside from that, let's head back to the build tool. Another nice thing with the build tool is you can, see, like I don't have the 3x3. The 3x3 is all the way down here. It's locked. But by using the pick mode, I can take it and I can use it. So that's going to be a huge time saver for those who want to create just the right structure. Use that. It's a nice way to do it. With your build tool also, you can press and hold X or A. If you're on Xbox, it's A. If you're on PlayStation, it's X. And then you can actually build up. Just hold it. And you can use your R1, L1, or RB, LB. And continue building in whatever direction you're building in. So for example, right there. You don't have to go brick by brick. You can essentially just hold and continue going. Now there was a troublemaker. Where the heck did he go? Dang, I think I missed that. Oh, nope, there he is. Get back here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Awesome. Cool. Sweet. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, and I'm sure if you've watched my part 15 where I'm trying to create a town, if you build over, like for example right there, if you look at where I'm going to be placing this, it's inside those tiles. The game engine automatically adjusts the tiles so that you now have individual Lego pieces to make up what you just erased. So now, instead of this being just one big tile, now I've got all these. Pretty freaking awesome. The game is so impressive. You can do whatever the heck you want to do. It's insane. You can essentially remove piece by piece of the entire world. Like, it just blows my mind. If you're thinking about getting the game, don't think twice, just get it. You're not going to regret your purchase. It's only $30. It's not that expensive. And the value that you get compared to something like Lego Dimensions it's insane. You get so much value. Let's see. So that was the build tool. Now we've got the copy tool. With a copy tool, the way it works is, let's say you find a structure that you have to have, but you haven't unlocked yet. Well, what you can do is you can use the copy tool to extract and save buildings to your tool selection. So you can go back in and just either add them to the world or do whatever the heck you want with them. I don't see anything interesting over here to show you. Let's explore a little bit more. Ooh! I think I found a beanstalk. Check that out. That's awesome. Oh wow. Okay, perfect. That's gonna be the perfect way to show off that copy tool. Copy and export. While I'm climbing this, your character actually automatically climbs any structure. So if you needed to get anywhere and you don't know quite how to get there, you can just climb all of it. Just like that, with ease. Super easy. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to get up there. I don't have any vehicles or anything like that. Let's see. Ooh, and I just got an achievement for parkour. Cool. Man, this game is full of surprises. If you've watched any of my other videos, when I'm playing with my 4-year-old, not only am I enjoying the game, but just seeing him have that sense of wonder, that sense of discovery and exploring, it's something that you don't find in video games. Everywhere you look, you find something exciting in this game, something that you haven't come across or that just blows your mind. It's incredibly unique. And sorry this is taking forever. I really don't have a jetpack or anything like that to to climb this up yet. Because on the PC, unfortunately, you don't get the Agents DLC pack, so you don't get that instant jetpack or an airplane and all the goodies. Yeah, this the map is ginormous. Like, you can dig down pretty far and you can go up pretty far into the clouds, just like what you see here. And voila, look at that. That's a palace. A giant, oh, I guess it's not that big, but it's a castle palace, or I don't know, it's a palace in the sky. Pretty freaking sweet. Very detailed. And to kind of show you exactly what I meant earlier, oh, there's another troll maker. Like, let's say these rounded pieces, you wanted this. Just, let's see. Oh, by the way, the way you grab it is by holding X or square on the PS4. So you can grab the piece and then utilize it. These, by the way, break them because they're studs. You get money that way. Ooh, and a treasure chest. Yes. What's it gonna be? Ooh, nice. We got a bow. Awesome. So, like I mentioned earlier, with having minifigures or creatures that have quests, one of the quests for that forest man, the Robin Hood looking minifigure, is giving him a bow and arrow. So now that we've got that, we can actually complete it. Yeah, so detailed. Such an amazing looking game. Alright, let's continue up to the top. Cool. Some more money. The golden ones actually have a purple stud to make that bank even higher. Yep, look at that. Oh man, and another treasure chest. I'm so glad they brought back that the little soundtrack and the zoom in animation. They took it out in one of the updates. I don't know why, but thankfully they did bring it back for a full release. Alright, so while we're here, let's check out that copy tool. So with the copy tool, you can press right on the D-pad, left on the D-pad to essentially change how big you want that copy tool to be, up and down, and whichever direction you're aiming, like right there, pressing right on the D-pad, so it's changing it in that direction. But if I move the camera, now I can change it in that direction. Very convenient. And you also have R1 and L1 to control your Y-axis. So I can come over here, and I think that's ground level. Yep, that should be ground level. Perfect. So I'm going to try and see if I can copy this entire palace. And it might just let me. Oh, it's close. Nope, it's not. Okay. So there are some limitations to what you can copy. So it looks like we're just going to be missing just the tip on that. But you can actually copy a multiple. So I could go back in and just copy that last little bit right there. And now I've got a palace. You can zoom out right here. You can even rename it if you want. And that's going to be saved into one of your categories, which I will show you in just a second. So now that I've copied that, I can come over here, head over to my, well, the way the game essentially shows you everything at the beginning is using triangle or Y. You can double tap it to get to this menu of what you see right here, or you can press and hold the radial menu and then go to the discovery tool. From here you've got your characters, which you can actually spawn all the characters inside the world. You can spawn your creatures, you can spawn vehicles, all the objects that you've scanned, and your brick builds. So what? Oh, that's what we got from one of the treasure chests. Now this is the drawback with the Discover tool if you're trying to place things down. Is it's good for like creatures and animals, or for youngsters if you want something that's easy. This is the way to build, because it's super easy to do it. But if you want something that's... Oh, there we go. Cool. That's awesome. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty neat. So, alright. So you can double tap triangle. You can head over to the same menu. And as you can see, I've already got that Sky Palace already saved on there. Well, instead of using the Discover tool, we've got our free build tool. You can come over here to the free build tool, press and hold triangle or Y, head over to the same brick builds, and now press triangle or Y again, select what you want to build, and I have way more control of where I want to place this. So if I want to place this right next to it, make it 2 palaces, I can. I don't have to physically move my character and aim almost as if it was a first-person shooter just to... Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and skydive. There we go. So yeah, I've placed that. That's already placed in the world. And don't forget, every brick build that you get, like, for example, that monster fighter camp that I got, it has items that you haven't discovered yet. So make sure you scan them. I keep forgetting this. With everything that I find, you need to go back in and just scan every single item that you don't have. Because odds are, most of those brick builds have a ton of stuff that you haven't uncovered yet. Like, every single one of those things was brand new. Pretty sweet. Yeah, for advanced users, make sure you use your free build tool, because from here you can select anything. Makes it very convenient, especially for quests that have you place down, let's say creatures or corn or vegetables, any particular item in a small cramped space. I would not be able to put all these crabs using the Discover tool the way that is. It's just not easy to do, and I'll show you why. Yeah, because it thinks that you want to highlight that specific crab, and that's not what you want to do. Ooh, ooh, get back here. Yes, awesome. Cool. Another troublemaker. Sweet. And oh, perfect. Okay, so now we've got this little balloon merchant. This, oh, and all the waypoints, all the lights that you see right there, they indicate all kinds of different things. So blue indicates a merchant, yellow or gold or orange indicate loot. I believe white indicates where your shuttle is. So let's take a look at this trader. Might want to go into first person, makes things a whole lot easier. We've got berries. Make sure you pick up berries. I haven't really found too many berries around. Ooh, nuts. Actually, let's save that. A yellow apple. Definitely need that. And bagpipes. Awesome. And a torch. Cool. Now, this is very helpful because it allows you to increase your health. Let's get some more berries while we're here. And more apples. Thank you, merchant. Appreciate your service. Cool. Alright, let's back out of that. You know what? Let's try something. Can we... I don't think it lets me copy the merchant. Nope. It definitely does not. Oh, well. Alright. What else did we... I think... Oh, landscape tool. Cool. Let's get back to ground level so I can show you the... Oh, wow. If you have the blend tool on while you're placing down structures, that can happen. So be mindful of that. Okay. Let's check out the landscape tool. So with the landscape tool, some neat tricks to think of and to keep in mind is R1 and L1 change the elevation of where you are. Where it's highlighted white, it'll tell you exactly what plane you're going to be flattening. Right there, I'm using the flattening tool, so that I can flatten that entire area. When you're flattening areas, like for example, if you look at those trees right there, if I flatten that, it's gonna essentially almost make like a 2D flattening of that tree. So if you have buildings, if you have a house, if you have structures, and you flatten near it, it's gonna flatten it, and it's gonna make it almost 2D. So be careful with the flattening tool. It can be very useful if you're just trying to get treasure, like I don't see any. Yeah, there's some treasure back all the way back there. Yeah, so you can use the flattening tool to do that. You could also head over here and add and remove. So with the add and remove tool, you can remove and then hold R1 or L1 to raise and lower. So if you see a treasure chest all the way at the bottom, that there's a yellow or orange beam waypoint, you can go all the way down, and then all you got to do to bring that treasure up, as long as you see it right there, you go back into your landscape tool, press triangle or Y, head over to flatten, and boom, now you flatten and have actually raised up that treasure chest so you can quickly grab it. It's a nice little tip right there for you. I think that's probably going to cover it all. Didn't want to make this video too long. I believe I'm already at the 20-minute mark or so, if not longer. And cool, the skeleton actually helped me do another little tidbit here for you. Some characters, especially the ones that are enemies that are trying to kill you, you may have to kill in order for it to allow you to discover them. Like the skeleton's one, the troll warrior's another one. That's a troll warrior right there. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap this episode up. Again, if you are looking for towns or cities, try to find this biome, because you can search around in this biome and usually you'll come across a town or a city. Trust me, I found at least like 2 or 3 now, which hopefully I'll do some other videos with. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks again for watching. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And for those of you that have Xbox, this is very easy to see, because I'm actually using the Xbox One remote on the PC. I usually do most of my Let's Plays on the PS4, so hopefully I was able to kind of explain the controls a little bit better for you. Yeah, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.